Hey guys, welcome to VLOGOWEEN day 28. I almost said 29, but that's tomorrow. Today I'm going to be doing a couple BuzzFeed quizzes. So I'm just going to jump right into it. I was going to do a video talking about this ritual, but I'm running out of time. I have to work tomorrow at like 9, so I'm probably going to get up around 8. And when I do have to get up like that early, I usually end up going to bed at 11:30. So I only have 20 minutes to film this video, and I don't know how long it'll take me to read the ritual, so also I have to call my aunt back because she wanted to talk to me. So yeah, I'll call her after I'm done filming this video. And then I have to catch up on my journal because I still don't have, well, I have the entire month, like the theme done, everything like outline and stuff like that for my bullet journal for this month. I just have to, where I was so late starting it, I missed a couple of days, so I have to write the rest of my monthly expenses that I have. So that's all I have to do, and then I am done that month. Or not done that month, but done that part of the journal. And then I have to start my November month, because we are getting close to November. There's only like 3 days, 4 days, something like that left of October, which is crazy. I cannot believe we're getting so close to Halloween, I should say, and to Christmas. Literally, a lot of people say you shouldn't shouldn't start like counting down to Christmas or doing anything Christmassy until like after Remembrance Day, which is November 11th, of course. Which, I mean, if I could, I would have my Christmas tree up all year round, but we usually put up our Christmas tree towards the middle or late November. So around, I think last year we put it up on November 15th or 16th, 17th, around there. Not too long after my uncle's birthday, which is the 14th of November, we usually put it up. But yeah, it's crazy we're getting so close to Christmas. Like, I'm literally in Christmas mood already. I always am in the Christmas mood all year long, but you know what I mean. But literally, starting November 1st every year, as soon as November 1st hits, like, I remember last year, because there is a channel on my TV called Stingray Music, and I remember the exact channel 374. Starting November 1st, every year, all day, every day, starting November 1st, that channel will play Christmas music all day long, all week long, all month long for, I guess, until New Year's or until Christmas, like Boxing Day or something like that. But yeah, I remember last year, I was sad that Halloween ended last year. Obviously, every time Halloween does end and Halloween night is over and you go to bed, I get so, like, upset because it's over. But then I remember, shoot, Christmas music on Stingray starts tomorrow, and I get even more excited because Christmas is coming, and you guys know, like, how I feel about Halloween and Christmas. They're, like, my favorite times of the year. But yeah, I remember last year, I went to bed, and I was like, it's crazy that Halloween is already over. It's kind of sad. Because, like, literally, like I said, Halloween is, like, one of my favorite times of the year. So when Halloween night is said and done, and I go to bed that night, I'm like, now I have to wait now I have to wait another 365 days to celebrate Halloween again. Well, not really, because I'm in Halloween and Christmas mood all year long. You guys, if you know me, you know that. But yeah, but like I said, I remember last year I went to bed and I was like, it's crazy to think that Halloween is already over. And then I was like, oh shoot, Stingray Holiday Favorites, I think it's called, starts tomorrow. And so I went to bed and I fell asleep, and then I think the day before, I think on Halloween morning, I'm pretty sure it was, I went on my TV to check and see what time the Christmas music starts exactly. I know it started November 1st, but I wasn't sure what time of the day it starts. So I went on my TV and I went through it, and it started at like 9:30 in the morning. And so Halloween night, when everything was said and done, I went to bed, and I woke up at around 6-ish, because before I used to, now when I was in high school and stuff like that, in my middle teens, I used to go to bed and then I would wake up like in the middle of the night and I would stay awake for 5 or 10 minutes and then I would fall back to sleep. Now I don't do that. Now when I go to sleep, I sleep all the way through the night usually. But anyway, I went to bed last Halloween night. Like I said, it was crazy to think that Halloween was already over. And then, like I said, I remembered, shoot, Christmas music starts tomorrow on channel 374 at 9:30 a.m. or so I thought. And then I woke up again in the middle of the night. Well, not really in the middle of the night, but around 6:30-ish. Because to me, the middle of the night is like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, that kind of time. But I woke up really early in the morning, 6:30-ish, around there, 5:30. I don't know, 5:30 to 6:30, somewhere in between. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put it on and see. And just when I woke up the next morning, like I was like, I'll put it on and see. So I turned on channel 374, and I fell back asleep, hoping that when I woke up again in a couple hours, I would wake up to Christmas music, which you guys know how I feel about Christmas. I don't need to explain it again. And then I turned it on at like 6-ish, 5:30, whatever time it was, and I heard Christmas music playing. I heard like Jolly Old St. Nicholas or something. And I'm like, oh, okay, it started early. Good enough for me. So I fell back to sleep, and that was it. So, yeah, it's crazy to think that Halloween is literally almost over. Well, to me, Halloween is more of a season, not a day. September 1st to October 31st or November 1st or whatever. I'm Halloween mood all day, every day. And, like, extreme Halloween mood. And same with Christmas. November 1st to literally until New Year's Eve. Not just Boxing Day, but to New Year's Eve. Well, literally until the tree comes down, which usually is in, like, the first 2-ish weeks of January. But, yeah. I'm sad that Halloween is coming close because you guys probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Halloween is almost here. It's kind of sad because I've been waiting all month long for this, but yeah. But now I'm just realizing that, well, not just realizing, but now I get to look forward to Christmas. Yeah. I probably sound really confusing right now. I usually do, to myself anyway, but yeah, you guys probably don't know what I mean. But anyway, I'm just going to jump right into it. Enough rambling, but yeah, just can't get over that Halloween is so close. But, and also the end of VLOGOWEEN. There's literally like 3 videos left after today. Crazy. But anyway, I mean, there's only 1 month left after this Tuesday, I think is Halloween. There's only 1 month left, so Christmas. Then I'm doing Vlogmas in December. So there's literally VLOGOWEEN ends, then I go 1 month, and then Vlogmas starts. So it's literally only 1 month in between. But moving on, I had a video planned for today called, like I said, it was a ritual. But I don't really have a whole lot of time because usually, depending on what time I get up the next morning, if I get up like 8-ish or before, I'll usually go to bed at 11:30. And I have to go to work at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm probably going to get up around 7:30, 8-ish. So, of course, I'm going to bed at 11:30 tonight. And it's currently 11:19. So I only have like 11 minutes to film this video or to finish it. And I haven't even started the quizzes yet. So I'm not going to do that ritual. I might do that maybe in November. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Sometime eventually I'll do that ritual, I'm sure. So, yeah, I'm just going to pick out 2 BuzzFeed quizzes, of course, and that'll be it. So, what type of horror movie is best for you? That's what I'm going to do. Have you seen a horror movie before? Yes, I've seen a lot. I have seen a few. I have seen maybe 1 or 2, or nope, I have seen none. Yes, I have seen a lot. Now, I've never seen like one of the like Friday the 13th movies in its entirety. I've only seen like half of a movie, but like I've seen people that are like huge horror movie buffs like myself. Yet they've seen literally every horror movie under the sun. But me, when I watch a horror movie, I usually Like, I've seen almost every movie in the Halloween franchise, of course. I've seen The Exorcist a million times, Carrie a million times, just a bunch of different horror movies. But there are some horror movies that I still have never seen, like really popular ones, like Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Christine, I know is a big one. But yeah, but yes, I still have seen a lot, so I'm gonna go with that. What's your favorite horror subgenre? Slasher, disturbing, found footage, sci-fi, psychological, supernatural, torture, undead, monster, or never seen one? Slasher, for sure. But obviously, every horror movie is right up my alley. So slasher, supernatural, disturbing, found footage, I love it all. But I would say my personal favorite would probably be slasher. How comfortable are you with gore? Very comfortable. It doesn't bother me. Not my favorite, but it's okay. I don't care for it. I'm not okay with it. Absolutely not. Or not sure. Never seen a gore flick. I'm very comfortable. I've seen my fair share of gory stuff. Like, I've seen like surgery scenes on Chicago Med. Literally, I've seen a couple of the death clips from Terrifier. I've seen, I think, Allie's death scene, I think it is. And that's literally the goriest thing I've ever seen. I'm not even kidding. If you don't do well with gore, do not watch it. I'm telling you right now, you will be scarred for life, probably. But honestly, it didn't really bother me. So, very comfortable. It doesn't bother me. Because after that, I don't think anything can get more gorier than that, if that makes sense. How comfortable are you with jump scares? Very comfortable. They don't bother me. Not my favorite, but they're okay. I don't care for it. I'm not okay with it. Absolutely not. Or not sure. Never seen a movie with them. Honestly, very comfortable. They don't bother me. Because give me all the jump scares, honestly. Like, I play a bunch of horror games. I watch horror movies. I've played Sophie's Curse, which a lot of the times in that game, the jump scares really get you. I mean, they've gotten me a couple of times, but after, they didn't really bother me. So I'm going to go with very comfortable. Like, give me all the jump scares, man. I'm here for all of them. What do you find the most scary? Clowns, slashers, the undead, serial killers, monsters, supernatural beings, animals, dolls, children, nuns, medical procedures, cannibals, real people, or the unknown? I'm going to go with, honestly, the unknown. Oh, you could pick different options. Okay, cool. But really, literally just the unknown. Because the rest of those options don't really get me. What do you find the least scary? Clowns, slashers, the undead, serial killers, monsters, supernatural beings, animals, dolls, children, nuns, medical procedures, real people, cannibals, or the unknown? Okay, I'm going to go through these because a lot of these I don't really find scary at all. Animals don't scare me at all. Dolls don't scare me. Children. Some real people are kind of like creepy, but there are some real people that just don't look very harmful, even though you don't know what a person is like until you actually meet them. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the real people. They don't really scare me. A lot of them kind of act creepy, look creepy, but that's just them. But yeah, so I think that's all of them: animals, dolls, children, and real people. The rest of them, I'm kind of more iffy about than those four. Which decade made the best horror movies? The 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, or 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, or the 2010s? I'm gonna go with... Okay, literally, when did The Exorcist come out? I gotta look that up. Because if that's in the 70s, like, Carrie came out in the 70s, The Exorcist. That's not right. The Exorcist. 1973. Yeah, I'm going to go with the 70s because Carrie came out, The Exorcist came out, and they are two of my all-time favorite horror movies. So I'm going to go with the 70s. And do you read horror books? Yes, I love them. I have read a few. I have read one or two. Nope, I have read none. I want to say yes, I love them, but I've only read a few. So I'm going to go with that. Literally, most of the horror stories I read are online, and they're not really books. They're just short stories. But I have read a few horror books before, and I love them. I just wish I read more than what I've read, horror related. So I'm gonna go with I've read a few. Who's your favorite horror movie director? Stephen King, Tobe Hooper, John Carpenter, Wes Craven, Dario Argento. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about. Alfred Hitchcock, George A. Romero, James Wan, Stanley Kubrick, or James Whale. I'm gonna go with... I'm stuck between John Carpenter and Stephen King. Because obviously, you guys have heard me talk about this before, Halloween is literally my favorite horror movie franchise ever. But Stephen King is also incredible too. I think I'm going to go with Stephen King because I love his books and I love the movie It. Carrie, I think that is a book by Stephen King as well. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with Stephen King because I also love his books. I have a few of his books already. And a lot of his other books that I don't own are on my TBR and are on my wish list. So I'm going to go with Stephen King. Who's your favorite OG horror movie character? Dracula, the Mummy, Frankenstein, the Invisible Man, the Wolfman, or the creature from the Black Lagoon? I'm going to go with the Mummy. And who's your favorite famous character from the genre? Jack Torrance, Jason Voorhees, Carrie, Annabelle, Ghostface, Chucky, Pennywise, Pinhead, the Babadook, Candyman, Leatherface, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, and Norman. They spelled Norman Bates wrong. They spelled Normal Bates. Okay, cool. Obviously, that's not even a question. Michael Myers, 100%. He doesn't even compare to any of the others, in my opinion. Okay, so I got slashing into your heart. You are into slasher movies. With you, the more gore, the better. I recommend watching Scream, Halloween, Friday the 13th, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Child's Play, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So that's the first quiz. Next one, I'm going to... Ooh, this one looks fun. Your horror movie opinions will unlock a scary movie recommendation that's just for you. I'm going to do that one. Choose between these modern and classic horror films. The Craft, It Follows. I've never heard of The Craft, but I've heard of It Follows. I heard it's really good, so I'm going to go with that. Do you prefer spooky or scary movies? Spooky sounds fun tonight. I want to be scared. I want to be scared all the time. And pick your favorite camp horror film. The Cabin in the Woods or the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I've heard of both, but I've never seen both. But I think I'm going to go with the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Pick a horror movie setting. Carnival, the woods, a school, haunted house, college, a fancy house, or I like multiple settings. I'm going to go with a haunted house, of course. Which subgenre sounds appealing tonight? Slasher, horror, comedy? Slasher, always. Which atmosphere do you like when it comes to horror movies? Dark and gruesome, suspenseful and humorous, dark occult humor, eerie and atmospheric, suspenseful and mysterious, thought-provoking and creepy. I'm going to go with suspenseful and mysterious, I think. What's your go-to snack tonight? Buttery popcorn, candy and soda, pizza, nachos and cheese, home-baked treats, or ice cream. I love all of them except soda and pizza, but I'm going to go with buttery popcorn only because that's what I had earlier tonight. Pick an element you want the movie to include. Gore, supernatural elements, dark humor and comedic relief, practical and creature FX, that fun Halloween vibe, anthology, or occult. Gore. Jump scares, not tonight, sure, a few are fine. Sure, of course. Pick the pace of the movie you want to watch. Fast and intense, a mix of fast and slow built up with a dramatic climax, a looming sense of dread, consistent, real-life pace. Fast and intense. And choose a familiar. Black cat, friendly ghost dog. Black cat. You're trapped in a haunted house and you hear someone outside. What do? Stand up to them and confront them head on. Remain calm and strategize. Use humor to your advantage. Look for a way out. Say hello to the killer. Scream or attack when they're not expecting. I'm going to go remain calm and strategize. Quick, you can only say one of these genres. Pick one. Slasher, paranormal, witchcraft, classic monster, comedy, horror, haunted house, or true crime. Slasher. If you were a character in a horror movie, who would you be? Witty sidekick who cracks jokes, the observant and paranoid one, the one who turns to the dark side. I'm going to go with the witty sidekick who cracks jokes. Last but not least, choose a costume. A clown, something cute but scary, a classic horror movie killer, or a devil or demon. I'm going to go with a classic horror movie killer. I got Terrifier 2, which is on my bucket list to watch, if that makes sense. Terrifier 2. Follow the sadistic clown Art, love Art, as he embarks on a gruesome and twisted killing spree in a nightmarish carnival of blood and terror. Love Terrifier, even though I've never seen a single movie in its entirety, just a few clips on YouTube. But that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. And I will see you guys tomorrow for VLOGOWEEN Day 29. Bye, guys.